Right, this is 7F part 2. In this video, we're going to talk about contradictory statements. So two statements that have opposite truth values on every single line of their respective truth tables are contradictory. So what you're going to do is you're going to take two compound statements and you're going to build them in side by side, build up the truth tables in side by side truth tables, just like this. And then just compare the lines. So look at line 1 here. Line 1 is statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is false. Okay, so far they're contradictory. Line 2, false and true, contradictory. Line 3, true, false, contradictory. Line 4, true, false, contradictory. On every single line, when one of them is true, the other is false. So they are contradictory statements. Now, another kind of relationship in which two compound statements can stand, they can be consistent statements. Now, consistent statements have at least one line on their respective truth tables where their main operators are both true. It's not enough that they have one line where they're the same. They need to have one line where they are both true. So look at this one. Line 1, true, true. We already know these are consistent. There is some circumstance in which they could both be true. It's also, line 2 also shows that they are consistent with each other. On the other hand, inconsistent statements don't even have one single line on their truth tables where the main operators are both true. They may have a line where they're both false, but they don't have a line where they're both true. So check out line 1 here, false, true. Line 2, true, false. Line 3 is false, false, but they're not both true. Line 4, false, true. So there are no true, true lines on this truth table under the main operators of the two statements. They are inconsistent with each other. Now, they're not contradictory because they've got line 3 where they both have false truth values. Now remember, with the contradiction, they have to have opposite truth values on every single line. This one's not contradictory, but they are inconsistent. Those are different ideas. So the basic rule here is that not all inconsistent statements are contradictory, but it is the case that all contradictory statements are inconsistent. Okay, so we'll compare these two statements here. We build out the truth table, and what do we have here? False, false, true, false, 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 true. Are these contradictory statements? They're not contradictory because there are two lines where they have the same truth value. On line 1 and line 3, they're both false. Are they consistent with each other? No, because there's not a single line where they're both true. There's lines where they're both false, but not where they're both true. So these two statements are inconsistent with each other.